welcome back to my new video. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you all have a good week. I hope you enjoy winter or summer wherever you are. I'm in New Zealand and it's winter, but it's so sunny outside. I love it. I can't complain. I'm such a summer person. Summer and spring. So yeah, I love winter in New Zealand, especially in Hawke's Bay. Maybe we have like a week when it's really cold and then it's nearly spring again. So yeah, so in today's video I want to talk about how to become the best person, or how to become the best version of yourself. For those who don't know me, my name is Johanna and I'm from Germany, but I moved to New Zealand 2 years ago. Made my dream come true. I always wanted to go back to New Zealand. If you haven't seen my videos about like my whole journey, I'm gonna take it here. I have like a whole playlist with my travel stuff, like planning my travels to New Zealand. It's mostly in German, so for my German followers, yeah, have a look if you're interested. And yeah, so today I'm going to talk about how to become the best version of yourself and why this topic. I think it's so important if you want to live the best life. Like, your authentic self is like finding your authentic self, being your authentic self is so important. And I wrote about it in my book. Believe in Life, How to Dance in the Rain. The second chapter is all about how to become the best version of yourself. Here it is. And I have interactive pages in my book just because I think it's so important when you read things. I learned that in school. When you read things and then work on it, like write things down, it gets more, you kind of, the name? You manifest it more when you write things down and you see it, like you read it, you write it, and it's safe up here, saved. So yeah, that's why I integrated some interactive pages in my book. But yeah, how do we actually become the best version of ourselves? How does that work? So the thing is, we have to get to know ourselves first to become the best version of ourselves. So ask yourself the following questions. This is also like, this is one of my, I would say one of the tasks in my book. Questions to get to know yourself better. Question number 1, what will your ideal you look like? Question number 2, what is your biggest dream or goal? Question number 3, what does it mean to you to achieve your goal? And then ask yourself, why are they worth fighting for? Why are your goals important? Why should you go for it? And then what's your way towards your dream? What's your plan? How will you achieve your goal, your dream? Another question to become the best version of yourself and to get to know yourself is, what's one of the things you admire about yourself? Is it you're always motivated, or you're very focused, or maybe you're good at sports? Yeah, just think about, what do I like about myself? Because that's like something we don't do much. Like, we always see what others are good at and we're always like, oh, they're so good in doing that and blah blah blah. But focus on you and just take some time to figure out who you are, what you're good at, because like, you are the person you spend the rest of your life with. It's so important to get to know yourself, to get to know like what feels good for you, to get to know your skills and to figure out what you want, because that will lead to your perfect life. That will make you focus on those things, or that makes you follow your dream, and it makes you feel better. If you know yourself and you live an authentic life, your life will become so much better. Really important question. It's the second last one. Do you say it like that? I don't know. Where's one place you feel most like yourself? Maybe if you've never thought about it, but for me, I feel like I always mention like, I moved to New Zealand, blah blah blah, but it's such a big thing that I did for myself to become more authentic, because I always felt so connected to New Zealand, and I have to say, since I'm back in New Zealand, I feel so much more myself and I feel so much more alive. It's not that I didn't feel like home or didn't feel like good in Germany. It's just here in New Zealand is the place where I feel most alive and like myself, like it's just where I belong. And it feels so good to do and follow your dream and to achieve your goal, and to just, you will just feel so much more aligned and your life will just feel so much better. So whatever it is you're dreaming of doing one day, do it and plan it and go for it. You only have one life, so please don't waste it, and please do what you want to do, like go and travel or start that startup you want to start, or like even if you would like to get out like a message and you would like to start stories on Instagram. I know this is like a big step, like talking to people on your phone and you don't see them, like, you know, like stories. But if you want to spread a message, just start doing it. The last question to get to know yourself better is to figure out or to ask yourself, who has the biggest influence on me? Is that how you say it? Or I wrote it like in my book, I said, who do you think has the largest influence on the person you are today? Is it your parents? Is it your brother, sister? Just think about who has a large, do you say large or big, influence on you and who you are today. And if you get inspired by that person, or maybe you've been influenced by people around you but you actually don't want to be like them, so just kind of work on yourself and figure out, who am I, why am I like this today? Do I like it, or do I want to change things? If you become your most authentic self, you will figure out, or you will realize how good it feels. I mean, I think I said it before, but it will just make your life so much better. If you're true to yourself, if you figure out who you are, who you want to be, like what kind of skills do you want to learn? Maybe you're really impatient. Do you want to change that? Do you want to become more patient? Just work on you, for you. Most of the times we, like I said, we look at other people and we're like, oh, they are so good at this and they reach their goals. But don't focus on other people, focus on you, because you are so important. You're the most important person in your life, or you're with one of the most important person in your life. I would say you are the most important person in your life, not in a selfish way. Don't get that wrong. Like, it's not selfish. It's more like to make you feel better. And if you feel better, the people around you, the people you surround yourself with, the people you are with, like your partner, will feel better too. So if you don't like who you are, you can't be happy. And if you're not happy with you, your life won't be happy or like positive, and your relationship might not be as good as it could be if you don't like yourself. So yeah, that's it for today. I will link my book in the description, and for my New Zealand followers, feel free to reach out to me. It's a little bit difficult to order online from Amazon because it's from the US and the shipping costs and blah blah blah. So feel free to send me a message. I will leave my email down there, and I'm also currently working on an online shop here in New Zealand, so you can order the books from New Zealand. But first I have to order some to my place, and then I'm going to set up the online shop. So yeah, feel free to just send me a message if you want to read my book and I send you a copy. Or yeah, once my online store is online, you can just buy it there. But anyway, I hope you all have a good day. Stay kind, stay safe, and stay healthy. See ya!